It's hard for me to find the words to express how I feel. We've spent the past month traveling, and we've experienced so many epic things practically every day. It's like rushes of adrenaline, of dopamine. Then lows, and then highs, and then lows again. And I swear I hadn't been this tired in a long time. We arrived in paradise because there's no other way to describe this house built by Venezuelans in Indonesia. I'll give you the tour soon and tell you everything. I just want to give you a little preview of where we are. And I swear to you, the only thing we've done is sleep. Sleep. Yesterday. Well, look, no, I just can't explain it to you. We arrived the night before last. And yesterday we were relaxed all day resting. Well, obviously working on the computer, but we didn't go out to explore. We rented a scooter, since that's what people do in Indonesia. And we went out to eat somewhere. And we came back. And this morning we're supposed to visit some spectacular islands. What? It departs from Lombok, where we are in Indonesia. And I swear I'm reconsidering it. I'm saying, should I just stay here and relax? But no, I think we've already committed. And your word is worth much more than any amount of money. So, let's have breakfast and let's go. This is a villa, and the meal system basically works however you want. I mean, you tell them what you want to eat. They go do the shopping for you, and they have cooks who prepare everything for you in the morning. You tell them the time, and they'll have it ready for you. Look how spacious just the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen are, and well, not to mention the view. Look, he was telling me that here they have rice for breakfast every day. That's why they offered us some yesterday. They want us to make rice for breakfast. And me, well, rice with garlic, you can never say no to that. So since I'm really not such a fan of bread, of flour, well, processed stuff and all that, rice is more natural. In these countries, you ride your motorcycle and see local farmers growing and drying rice right in the middle of the street. So, well, it's super organic and all that, and I love it. And he tells us here, if you don't eat rice, you're not having breakfast. I mean, rice is essential in every meal, but especially at breakfast. And he bought that before coming to work. He told me he was going to eat it right now. It cost him about 60 cents. 10,000 Indonesian rupiah, just so you have an idea. That's how cheap you can eat here. How's everything?
Rice bread.
Sanita hasn't spoken, she's only eaten.
Sometimes when I don't have dough ready and I don't want to make arepas because it's a whole process, if I have rice in the fridge, I make rice with egg.
And that's your breakfast, right? It's tasty. And I feel like rice doesn't make you as full as an arepa or bread after breakfast. Welcome to Villa Kukenan.
Let's start the tour of Villa Kukenan. It has 4 rooms. We'll show you one upstairs, and then we'll go to ours, which is the biggest and most beautiful. Come with me.
All right. Let's take a quick pause to show you the double, triple, even quadruple height of these ceilings. Over there, you have a typical boat from here in Indonesia and a view of the pool and the sea. Now then.
Even without much sun, it looks spectacular. Imagine it with sunshine. Hopefully tomorrow will be even more beautiful. I love the skylights. I love the light they bring in.
Sky what?
Skylights. Nature in the form of a painting.
No, incredible.
Look, I love this wall.
Incredible.
Okay, here we are.
There's one. These 3 are similar, so let's go into the one in the middle.
First time we're going to see it. Oh. They're super spacious.
It has its own little closet.
I love the bathroom, seriously. Special mention to the bathroom. Wow.
I hadn't seen it.
Come over here.
The bathroom.
They're huge. Guys. And the bed with the view
Oh, incredible.
Oh my god, it has its own balcony. But look at this view. There's nothing blocking you here, no buildings. And the coolest thing is that the sunset is over here. Here's the balcony. Let's go outside.
Look at this epic view. And over there is our room. Wow.
Wow, Bali looks perfect. Well, yes, we took a flight to get here, but by ferry it's about 4 hours. You can see it perfectly from here. Bali.
That over there is the highest mountain in Bali. And the craziest thing is that it has access through those little stairs to a private beach. Well, I mean, it's not private because beaches here aren't private, but there's no other access to that beach except through this house, so it's practically private. While I'm walking to show you our room, I want to tell you a little bit about this project, which belongs to a couple from Venezuela named Ricardo and Curly. They emigrated, like many of us, 20 years ago from Venezuela. They lived in different countries, including Colombia, Brazil, and Norway. And here in Indonesia, where 12 years ago they started this dream called Villa Kukenan, right? Just like the Tepuy in Venezuela. In fact, Ricardo was telling me that his dream was that if this project worked out, he would buy the one next door and call it Roraima. And right now they live in the United States. And now I'm entering my room. And they finished this project recently. I mean, it's been less than 6 months since it opened to the public. After 12 years of construction. And honestly, it's spectacular. It's a house, well, a villa that can be rented privately by one family. It could also be a couple like Valery and me, but ideally it's for groups because it fits 8 people or even a little more. But it has 4 bedrooms. And it's amazing. I mean, honestly, I'm speechless. I haven't even wanted to leave the villa, and you know, those of you who follow us know, our main reason for traveling is nature. Our second biggest reason is the food. And here, we haven't even wanted to leave the villa. I mean, it's impressive. But anyway, enough talking, let's show you this epic room.
This is the main bedroom in the villa, and I'm going to show it to you. It's really spacious. Let's start with the bathroom because we have it right here. Look at how huge this bathroom is. 2 sinks that are obviously being used, that's why they look like that. The bathtub. With a view of the sea and the little monkeys. There are a lot of little monkeys around.
Hey, and the throne.
It's hard, you know, it's hard for me. I've been living with him for over 9 years. He's too much, ma'am. Leave me alone. Here we have the shower.
The toilet is incredible. I mean, really, really incredible.
I need a bathroom like this in my house, but I need it to have 2 thrones, one for him and one for me. There's something here that I love, and it's the first time I've seen it. And thanks to this, it doesn't look so messy. First, the closet is huge, but it also has a secret room where our mess is.
Thank you.
Every room should have a secret room.
Besides, that makes the place more aesthetic because you can store all your stuff in there and everything stays clean and tidy.
And over here we have the double height living room with windows so you can have a panoramic view of all this beautiful scenery and the pool. There's nothing around, so you see a lot of greenery. I love it, and you can really hear the sound of the ocean waves. It's very relaxing to be here and just listen and watch, to contemplate. Now we're going to go upstairs because our room is upstairs.
Wait, we need to show everyone the little balcony first? Oh, okay.
That's true. Come on, let's show them the balcony.
Little balcony.
Wow, no, the view here is... Yesterday it wasn't this clear.
Look, down there is the little beach I was telling you about. How beautiful. And over there, beautiful volcanic mountains. Look, another view of the villa from here. This is the first floor where the kitchen is, and there are the 3 rooms I mentioned to you. The beach loungers are over there. Since it rained yesterday, they put them under that little roofed area. But this infinity edge pool? Well, now we're talking. Something brilliant about this couple that I loved is that they decided not to put up curtains. To put curtains on all the windows in the back, nor blinds so as not to block the view. But if you're like us and don't like waking up early, then they put curtains in the bedroom.
It's usually very dark, but right now it looks brighter because of this other window. Just a heads up, we just woke up and made the bed ourselves. Here, they usually make it much nicer.
Honey, you did an amazing job.
Look how wonderful it is.
No, incredible. You can't imagine how much I love it, how spacious the room is.
The space of This is another room.
Haha. I love Sendo Closet.
I'm a fan. I could come live here for a couple of months. A project like that. I want to write a book, create a website, live in another part of the world. Villa Kukenan, Villa Kukenan.
A little piece of Venezuela and Indonesia, how beautiful.
Really. Or for a weekend, a short vacation. But it's great for a group of friends, for a family.
Imagine being here lying down. In fact, I'll do the POV. Imagine here like this, you wake up. You walk a little bit. And you have this view, wow.
I'll take it.
Are you really a fan? If you want, you can make a reservation on the website we're showing on the screen. We're also leaving it in the description of this video. Since the prices vary, they're approximately between $450 and $500 per night, but again, the prices change depending on whether it's low or high season. So you can check it out. I think it's really good. For 8 people, that's $50 per person, and you have a private place just for yourselves. Lombok is 25 minutes from Bali. It actually took us 25 minutes longer to get to the airport than to fly there. Amazing. 2 restless travelers, 2 hyperactive travelers, 2 who never stop traveling.
Girls exhausted from traveling.
Well, we decided to go out. We saw a bit of blue sky, a little orange sky, and you? I don't know if YouTube will copyright me for this voice that's so similar to Beto's. Okay, we've arrived at the beach. Look at what a spectacular paradise this is. Look at this beautiful little girl who, yes, is complaining about my wonderful voice. And we're going to the Gili Islands, which are those islands over there. In the background, there are some spectacular tourist attractions. I would say it's the main attraction when leaving from Lombok, but here in Lombok, there are also waterfalls and beaches. However, we are, saving our energy. We're running on fumes. I find it very interesting that Villa Kukenan arranged our transportation to the beaches because you can go to the Lombok pier. But they tell me that there are too many people there, that you have to be negotiating prices and all that, whereas here I would say it's a VIP service. Wow. Oh.
This is super cool.
This is a fancy little boat. There's no better way to put it. Look, it even has a little glass there to see the little fish. This is definitely a Pro Max little boat. Look at the water visibility. You can see the fish swimming by. We've arrived at the first stop. It's Gili Menu, the middle island of the 3 Gilis. I'll show you the map so you get some context, and look at how crystal clear the water is. An interesting fact is that you can find turtles here, so people go snorkeling and get in the water, you see? Let's see the turtles. It's pretty shallow. They're going to give us the masks and the fins to see if it's true. Oh, do you see turtles? Oh, look, there's a turtle right there, of course, isn't it? Oh, I already want to put on the mask and the fins. How exciting. Oh, look at this paradise. Wow, check it out. These islands are not as small as you might think. In fact, they have hotels, restaurants, and everything. You can stay here, but of course, they're smaller than Lombok and don't have as many service options. Wow, another turtle. I don't know if you can see it. That little spot over there. Honestly, the captain's eyes are amazing because at first glance you could mistake them for rocks, but then you see they're moving slowly. Look, 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 it's getting closer. Wow, now you can see it better.
What a special encounter. What an unforgettable moment. Neither Manuel nor I imagined this would be so epic. In fact, we really doubted whether to go out today or not, because we're so exhausted, and it turned out to be the best decision we've made. There's no one here. I mean, the beach is practically just for us, and we swam with 5 different turtles. They were calm. They didn't care at all that we were right next to them. Obviously, we respected their space. In the video, it might look closer, but the camera has that effect underwater. It was the first time we've been able to swim with turtles, with them being so calm and carefree. Are they eating seagrass? And a curious fact is that in Venezuela, specifically in La Ciénaga, there is a lot of seagrass, and in the mornings you can see turtles. Unfortunately, in Venezuela, turtles are terrified of us because they have been hunted too much. And generation after generation, they've been taught that humans are bad. I don't know how they do that, but that information gets passed on, right? They are safe here. Here, they are not afraid of humans, and that's why we can coexist so beautifully with them. I have faith that in a few decades, maybe a couple more generations, turtles in Venezuela might be able to regain a bit of trust in humans. Because I feel that a lot of information has been shared and a really deep conservation effort is being made. I want to believe that because from what I've seen myself, I've noticed there are more turtles in Los Roques. For example, more turtles have been seen in other parts of Venezuela. But what a beautiful encounter. This is the way I recommend seeing and enjoying marine life. Not in aquariums, but in places like this. And it's in their natural habitat, going about their daily lives. And us? I was there, watching them and admiring how wonderful they are. This tour is just getting started and it has begun, so keep watching because I'm sure what comes next will amaze us too. The wonder.
What comes next will also be Archangel the Wonder. Let's see if we can see them from above. How are you? Very much 10 out of 10. You can see the super crystal clear bottom. There's one over there. Thank you. That's why, if you look, I don't know, there are about 15 people around. Let's check it out. It's also one of the most iconic spots on the Gili Islands. Where can you see it? I loved it. It was super cool. Snorkeling over the statues. It's true there were a lot of people, but honestly, I've seen worse situations. I mean, in the Maldives, there were way more people chasing a whale shark, just to give an example, in places that are just as paradisiacal. Here, over the statues, there might have been, I don't know, 10 people, and of course, it's hard to get a super epic shot. But honestly, the place was really, really beautiful, and the water was super clear. Honestly, 10 out of 10. Then we made another stop to go snorkeling. I stayed on the little boat because I was a bit tired. Honestly, we're tired, guys. We're tired. And now we came to the smallest of the 3 little islands. This one is called Gili Air, and it also feels like paradise. Well, unfortunately, it's very cloudy, but look how beautiful it is. These little restaurants with their plants, everything is really, really nice here. We're going to have lunch and then we'll head back to Lombok. There are diving schools here, so it looks like diving is also pretty cool. Look how nice it is. Look at the restaurant over here, right on the edge of the beach. By the way, our little hat, www.doslocosdeviaje.com, or write to us on WhatsApp. I'll leave the number here on the screen. Honestly, travelers, only in Venezuela, a lot of people don't give anymore, not like in Spain or in the United States and so on. And yes, it's possible, but the shipping from Venezuela is more expensive than 10 hats. I mean, I'm not exaggerating, shipping costs $100 or $120. So the hat costs $15 and the shipping is way too expensive. When you go to Venezuela, buy it there, or if you have a relative, ask them to get it for you right away. 4 or 5, we have 2 different models and 4 colors for each model, so that's 8. Just ask for all 8 at once. Tell your uncle, cousin, grandmother, and friend to bring them to wherever you live, no matter where we are in the world. While we're waiting for the food, I want to show you a little more of the restaurant. It's really, really nice. Then over here, there's a little souvenir shop with magnets, more plants, and then an outdoor area. I don't know if this is also a hotel, but it seems like it. And over there are the restrooms. Is this a hotel too? Yes. Ah, incredible. My God, miss, eat something.
No, it looks bigger than it is.
It looks bigger. Look at that chop. Here's some bread. Here's some salad. All of that is hers. And I ordered some cabbage with rice and meat and skewers with a little salad. All right then, enjoy your meal. Here we are, taking a little walk to help digest the food. Hey! I feel like when we were in Cambodia on a little island called Coron, I don't know if you remember that video where I burned my hand because I grabbed the exhaust pipe of the boat without realizing it. That was already on the way back to Venezuela. Do you remember, honey? Yes.
But this one looks much more modern, lively.
What, Coron in Cambodia?
10.5 years. I mean, on that island there were 2 hotels and just a bunch of places kind of in between. Shade.
Yeah.
There was a cool place where everyone used to hang out, but there wasn't even a path. There haven't been any paved roads here either.
I don't know.
I see a lot of activity. I see a lot of restaurants, dive shops. I see it as more lively.
Yeah, all things considered, right? Obviously, it's a very rural island.
And the visibility
In...
Our diving in Cambodia was terrible. We saw a lot of animals.
Yes.
We saw one for the first time, a yes.
That one, of course, that one.
Sedona, yes.
Yes. Madonna, we saw her. No, it just makes me so mad. We have to split up. Let's split up. Look, there are a lot of turtles here. You already saw them in the video, but they also call it Turtle Island. We were talking to a girl who was a diving instructor, and I asked her, hey, what do you usually see when diving here? Turtles. That's what people mostly come to see here, whether diving or snorkeling, turtles. There were also some spots where you could see sharks, but you keep saying that we're going to break up, and it's like only negative things are going to happen. I mean, we're going to split up while we're traveling. In fact, we're going to do it tomorrow. Separate from marriage. That's not what I meant. Or did you? Nor any kind of separation. Thank you. Love, but if we're really going to separate, well, I mean, not as a married couple, obviously. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. But yes. Tomorrow we go back to Bali. And the day after tomorrow, she stays in Bali and I leave. You'll need to watch the next video because I can't spoil it for you. Okay. We just came back. Woo. We arrived back in Lombok to go to Villa Kukenan to enjoy the rest of the day. We'll relax tomorrow, right, baby? Yes, we're exhausted, but what a great day, yes. Even though it's drizzling a little right now, I'd say the perfect itinerary in Indonesia is at least 8 days. At least 4 in Bali, 4 in Lombok. Keep in mind there are endless places to visit. Like Rayan. Patle, we're really looking forward to it. But anyway, for a little taste of Indonesia. And if you're not such big fans of diving or adventure, but you want good vibes, yes, Bali Lombok, highly recommended. And in the same way, you can find turtles on this beach, the sculptures. I can officially say I'm in love with Villa Kukenan. Thank you. Not only because of its prime location, nestled on a mountain with a private beach and a sea view, but also because it's so minimalist, yet at the same time so spectacular. I mean, this place inspires me to work. I was just flying the drone here at night too, and the pool looks spectacular with those yellowish tones. No, 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 no. I'm a huge fan. And now, well, it's 7 p.m. I have a long night of editing ahead and a meeting with my team in Venezuela. We're 12 hours apart. Well, working on several projects that soon, very soon, you'll be able to see. And I'm happy. Really, I'm happy. You could be a little tired because honestly, yes, we've, well, traveled nonstop. And these activities are really exhausting. But I come to places like this, and it excites me. I mean, it gives me inspiration, motivation to create. Honestly, I'm really grateful for it. And I mentioned it to you on Instagram. I even think I mentioned it in another video. But if you are creators or if you're planning to create projects, invest in accommodations. Invest in places to stay. Because this is the place where you spend most of your time. 10, 12 hours a day at least. You need to feel inspired so that things turn out well. And honestly, this place has it all. Good morning from Villa Kukenan. Today we woke up to that spectacular sunshine. And the sky is clear. Look how amazing the little beach is, which is down there. We're going down now. We're going down now. Over there, down some steps. The sun isn't fully out yet, so it's not shining on the pool. Still, I want to show you this paradise. The sun changes everything. Also, look over there in the distance. Bali. No, 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 no. What an epic place. Look, even the camera fogged up because inside it's really, really cold. And here, well, it's warm but nice. I mean, it's not even that hot. Maybe if you get into the pool, it's just okay. But in the shade, it's perfect. What a difference, man. Look how things change. And the most amazing thing of all is that that little line of sunlight you're seeing there comes all the way through. It's just that it's 10 in the morning and, well, it still needs to come out a bit more, but by around 11:30. Because on the first day we decided, well, not to do anything, not to record anything. And we also had an amazing sunny day. And yesterday, when we decided to start the video, it was a little cloudy. But today it's clear again. And when it gets like this, at its maximum splendor, I'll take some shots for you. With a drone, which I also flew, thinking, well, just in case it gets cloudy again. But we're not getting our hopes up.
I wrote something.
Uh-huh.
For life. We might use it as an intro, so I won't tell it yet.
Senorita is a poet, artist, and writer here. I mean, those hands can do all kinds of amazing things. Bracelets. Come on, don't get the wrong idea, okay?
No one thought anything bad.
You did just now. Look, just imagine that for this trip she brought some pliers to make bracelets. Yeah, seriously. But I'm not just talking about pliers. She brought a whole kit. I mean, another kit with beads, with thread. I mean, she brought like 3 kilos just in that, or more than 3 kilos.
I mean, I don't have any clothes, I don't know. You're going to see me throughout this whole series wearing the same clothes, but I have accessories. Which I'm not even using. But making them relaxes me so much, I really enjoy it. And when we have free time, what I do is make accessories, draw, or write. I try to write every morning, and that helps me stay present.
I mean, just look at this. He writes, he has a tiny little notebook, really small, where he draws with pens. I mean, with fine tip markers. He has another for watercolor and brought his watercolors, brushes, and supplies. He has the bracelets. He has an iPad where he also paints and digitizes.
Trying to digitize the drawings?
Didn't I tell you she's amazing with her hands? A poet, an artist, and other things? But we won't talk about that in this video.
Emmanuel del Valle.
Time for breakfast, because right now we're fans of breakfast. Garlic rice. Good morning. How do you say good morning in Indonesian? Selamat pagi. Selamat pagi. Okay. This is the real privilege of traveling around the world.
I love rice.
No, it's not the rice. It's slow mornings and a good breakfast. A good breakfast because breakfast is the first meal of the day. Look. With this view,
I was listening to something that fits perfectly with the way I see life. And it's the importance of staying in the present. What torments us is either in the past, many times, right? Not always, but many times it's in the past. Things we've experienced that hurt us, wounds from the past, or future anxiety about not knowing what's going to happen, the uncertainty of life. And a little trick to live better. Look for activities, or whenever your mind goes there, bring it back to the present, to what you have right now and what you can be grateful for right now. Some moments feel so hard that gratitude seems impossible, but there's always something to appreciate. So make the effort to say, look, I can have breakfast, or look, I can go to work. Whatever it is. Whatever is within your control, but let your life be in this moment. Not in the future. Not in the past. Or at least let 80% of it be that way. Mind you, I say this very comfortably in a villa in the middle of Indonesia, right? But I've also been through very difficult times, and this has also worked for me. I'm not saying it from a place of privilege.
Ninita the poet. I love it. I love you. Enjoy your meal. Okay, now we're talking. Look how beautiful this place is. Imagine, close your eyes. Just 2 minutes. And imagine, picture yourself here with your group of friends, with your family, even with your partner. Having your delicious breakfast. Right there. And then taking a little dip at the beach. In the pool. We'll take those small stairs to show you the beach. Admiring the mountain here, you see? In Bali. From the little balcony of the master bedroom, the main bedroom. No, how incredible. We haven't stopped recording for a single second today. In fact, we've already lost the sunlight again. We still have a bit of blue sky back there. And the little pool, super nice. There goes Ninita checking the shots. How's it looking? Beautiful. But look up here. Cloudy. And the best months to come to Lombok when, well, it's sunny all day, all the time, no clouds, are June, July, August, September, around that time. Those 4 months are some of the best. Avoid, I don't know, maybe January through April, which is when it rains the most. But honestly, you could also come then because that's when prices are the lowest. In fact, this morning we were talking with Ricardo, the owner of the villa, and he told us that the prices are discounted. Right now, since they just opened the villa less than 6 months ago, they've got some great promotional rates. So if you haven't planned a trip this year yet and you want to come, go for it. Go to their website and book there because you'll also get the best price. It's time to go check out the beach. I don't know if it's the best time because it's drizzling. But hey, if we've already been in the pool, if we're already wet, a little rainwater won't hurt anyone. Let's go down these little stairs. I'm following you, Nini. You're telling me that Villa Kukenan has a private beach? And it even has little steps built in and everything. Oh, no. Whoa. The sand is so nice. It's amazing. Amazing. Private little beach. No. Look. I'm gonna go in a bit more to show you. This is as far as I go. Because I don't want to damage my phone. We still have many months of travel ahead. So I'm gonna head back with the phone, but honestly, what a paradise. I mean, I regret not coming yesterday or the day before. Because the sand is wonderful, even just to sit and listen to the sea if you don't want to go in. But right now there are some little waves that are actually pretty calm. But in the morning it was totally, completely calm. The sea just charged me taxes. Taxes that make me feel really bad. But oh well, that's just how it is today. I just lost my watch. It was, well, running toward the water, and it came off the watch from my wrist. We tried to look for it, but the water is a little bit stirred up, yeah. The worst part is it looked super clear this morning. But now, since there are a few more waves, the sand gets stirred up a bit and it's cloudier. So, no, and also the sky got cloudy on us. And my dive watch, the watch I run with, my watch. My Apple Watch, Material Ultra, we'll get it back. 2. It was my previous one. Yes, it's an investment. It's still work, it's time, but it's content. See, you make it back. I can't believe it. Look how amazing these people are.
What a genius.
Sal, come up, look. I told the guys, if you get me the watch, I'll give you $100. And I don't lie. I said I couldn't find it. I didn't have a mask. I didn't have anything. Let me look here. $100? They said, let's look for a mask. Where did you lose it? Right or left? I said, on the right.
I can't believe it.
No, I found it. Wow. I can't believe it. Look, the thing is that there's something about the sand here. It's kind of magnetic, and it makes me lose my grip. That's why I dropped it. But look, you found it here. Wow, how did you find it? Was it hard? Yes. Okay? Thank you very much. This is for you, I promise. I promise this is for you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friend. You guys are the best. Thank you very much. Wow. Oh. How exciting. Yes. Wow. Look, a lot of things happened to us today because not only did I lose my watch, but they also changed our flight to tomorrow. So, at first they had changed it to 7 p.m. and I had another flight tomorrow at 10:35 a.m. That's why we were leaving tonight. And that, plus missing the chance to visit a new country because I wouldn't have enough days to do it. Plus, I had lost my watch and Niñita too.
No, everything was going wrong for me. I had ordered some samples of a new product we want for Locos de Viaje. In our conversation, I told him I'm leaving on the 30th this month, but when we finalized everything, when I sent her the designs, when I sent her the payment, she tells me the 30th. You confirm the date you're leaving, and I replied, by mistake, May 30th. The whole previous conversation was about the 30th of this month, only in that one I put May 30th, and obviously I said it wrong, and she can use that and say, well, I thought it was May 30th. The thing is that the samples won't be ready before I leave, and that complicates the whole process and slows everything down, as always. And I got really upset, I got frustrated, and Antonio calmed me down. He told me, well, we'll figure it out, we'll find a way. And when what happened to him happened, I told him, honey, it's just something material, everything has a solution, and material things can be recovered. Just like with the ticket situation, I told him, well, let's see what we can do, if we can call. And yes.
The fact is that we got a new ticket for tomorrow at 7 in the morning. That is, it will give me a chance to catch my 10:35 flight. Well, fingers crossed that nothing gets delayed or goes off plan.
We got the watch?
We got the watch, which isn't that new. I mean, it's an Apple Watch Ultra Series 2 and Series 3 is already out. But honestly, I didn't want to spend more money on a new watch.
And well, with the samples, it'll arrive when it's meant to arrive.
Patience.
Patience, we've been through so much. The microfiber towels that we sell, we've worked on them for a long time. If you happen to buy the first ones, those were the models designed in Venezuela, and from there to where we are now. We've improved a lot, especially in the stitching. We've implemented the
rubber strap.
The strap to hold them. We've improved the design. I made the design myself, all by myself. So that took a lot of time to make. And in theory, they were supposed to arrive by December, which was the expected date. Because,
of course,
that was our chance to sell. That was last year.
Last year, exactly.
And everything was planned. We spent more than half a year working on them because we would order samples and we didn't like the color, so we would order them again and so on to make them as good as possible because, well, nothing is perfect. The thing is that when they sent us the shipping update, they told us no, they're not going to arrive in December anymore, they're going to arrive in February, and well,
we missed all the December sales for our best-selling product.
People kept asking us for towels, wanting to buy 20 or 30 at a time. We were heartbroken inside because we had worked so hard to have them ready for December, despite life's challenges. I can't recall exactly, but something happened in the world and I think that's why.
The thing in Iran, I think.
The war, yes, and well, we couldn't do anything, so there are things you just can't control sometimes, but the key is your attitude, right? Attitude, positive attitude. I have a mantra, and I don't care if people say it's not true, but it's my mantra, and I believe in it so strongly that it comforts me. Whatever happens is for the best. Even when something bad happens, it was meant to be. Yes.
There's a phrase we always carry with us, which is like, God, give me the strength to accept what I cannot change. Give me. I forgot the rest. God, give me the patience to accept what I cannot change. Give me the strength to change what I can change.
And the wisdom?
To recognize the difference.
And we are not religious extremists. We respect religious extremists. We don't go to church too much, but we believe in God. We do good.
Our religion is literally to do good and to make love. No, man, okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera now. Okay. This has been our favorite little restaurant here in Lombok. In fact, it's the second time we've come back. It's called Nook, and it's in the same resort where we came for dinner yesterday. Only yesterday's restaurant is, well, over there. But this one is Italian food, super tasty, and the prices are really good too. A pasta dish for $10, honestly, it's great. If you come to Lombok, I recommend it. You can come in the same Tico. It's 7 minutes from Villa Kukenan. I ordered some meat with salad, and Ninita ordered some pasta. It's also delicious. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your meal, enjoy. Look at this thing, it's crazy. Sometimes it really makes me rethink my whole life. You guys are gonna say, no, that's silly. And the thing is, today, in theory, originally we were going to Bali. They changed our flight to tomorrow, but yesterday I told Valery, take care of the hotel reservation in Bali, which she didn't do. So if it had been done, that money would have been lost. And well, some might see it as, a way to justify irresponsibility. Same with the hotel. Whether you book it a day ahead or the same day, the price is the same. And usually, when we travel like that, without much of a plan, we book things a day or two ahead. At most a week ahead if it's a very special place. But in this case, it didn't happen and we didn't lose the hotel money. And even crazier, since we've been here, this is our 4th day, we haven't had a good sunset. I mean, it's been cloudy every day and we haven't even recorded anything at all. Well, today it looks like we're going to have a good sunset. It seems like it. And I grabbed the camera and the tripod to set everything up and tried to make a time lapse. And again, you're going to tell me, oh, you're such a hippie, oh, this and that. But it's just that coincidence, that causality, okay, coincidence, really crazy. But look, sunset, we saved the money we were going to spend on the hotel. Well, let's look at it another way. The money we were going to spend on the hotel, we gave it to the guy here for finding us the watch, and maybe he needed it more than the hotel owner in Bali? I don't know. I don't know, but I want to believe it. And sometimes, like Ninita said, you feel down, you feel like things are happening to you and all that, but try to face problems with the best attitude, because whatever happens is for the best. And maybe God, life itself, or destiny had that prepared for you to teach you a lesson, or because something better was coming. Like, for example, this sunset. There goes Valery with a kitten that the house guards rescued because it was loose in the middle of the street. Very sweet, they brought it home, picked it up, gave it some food and all that. And Valery is pampering it. If they were in Venezuela, they would have already taken it home. How's that kitten doing? Where's that cute kitten? Drinking.
Water.
Hello? What a sunset we had, huh?
Beautiful.
Especially the very first day we were here in Lombok.
Yes, everything has been really cloudy these days. First, it was absolutely beautiful. We experienced it, enjoyed it, took it all in, and documented it. I want to tell you that for me, it's super hard to be part of Dos Locos de Viaje because I'm very much a perfectionist. And it's really hard for me to say what I'm gonna say next.
Okay.
When I'm recording, looking straight at the camera like this, my tongue gets all twisted and it really bothers me. It's awful. So, since I'm a perfectionist, I hate making mistakes in front of the camera, but if I repeat it, it loses the genuineness of the moment. And well, I end up leaving it like that. And in the same way, I applaud women, for example, Veronica, I applaud you because you always look immaculate and perfect on every trip at every moment. Or you watch the whole video and the girl's hair stays perfect the entire time. Amazing. I mean, just look at the state I was in by the end of this video. But well, that's my essence. That's my essence. I decided to present myself this way, without so much inner complaining. That's how I am. I hope they'll accept me like this. We've been at this for quite a while. We haven't managed to reach 1 million. Maybe that's why. But well, being yourself, you'll get where you're meant to go.
We're going to reach 500,000. We're very close. Maybe when this video comes out, if we haven't reached it yet, you'll see we're just a tiny bit away. So subscribe, and come to Lombok. Really, what a wonderful little town.
When you see me, Ricardo, promoting your beautiful house. Yes, Ricardo, I love your house. Thank you for opening your doors to us. Since we created Dos Locos de Viaje, we've realized how wonderful Venezuelans are around the world. They are such great hosts. They've always welcomed us into their homes, and it's not because we're popular. At first, only 3 people followed us. His mom, my mother-in-law, my own mom didn't even follow me. My dad and some random stranger. Many Venezuelans welcomed us into their homes. Daniela in Colombia, Juanita in Venezuela. Do you remember when?
We went to, where? La Cruz.
And I can mention a lot of people like that.
Patricia and Dina Marmanza Gasper in Slovenia.
No, but I'm talking about Venezuelans, come on.
That's true.
About Venezuelans around the world.
That's true.
That's true, and it's very nice. So for us, it's a pleasure to promote businesses, promote accommodations, promote Venezuelan ventures, and also projects. Any Venezuelan who is doing things well will be there, applauding them.
Let's end this video here. I think it was quite reflective. A lot of things happened. a whistle. This trip to Lombok was literally a roller coaster of emotions. But not only negative things, also positive ones. We had never had such a close encounter with a turtle before. Being able to see this villa called Kukenan, the Tepui, next to my favorite place on this planet, which is Roraima, not in Venezuela, on this planet. And, well, hoping that this project goes well, so that Ricardo gets excited, and they build Villa Roraima right next to it.
So we can climb Kukenan?
Is that right? Someday, of course. Amen. Well, now.
Thank you for making it this far. Are you crazy? Why?
In fact, let's do this. If you made it this far, leave a comment. Lots of eggplants, lots and lots of eggplants, so people will ask why, and they'll keep watching.
Here's a phrase. Take off the mask, take off the mask.
Take off the mask, is it true? If you made it this far, comment, take off the mask. So those who don't make it this far will be curious and say, let's see what the gossip is. Where is it going to be?
I love you all. Thank you.
Bye.